Have you ever wondered why life sometimes feels like a relentless storm? Why things fall apart just when you thought they were finally coming together? Why the people who enter your life seem to either challenge you deeply or leave you broken? Could it be that everything you thought was a punishment was actually a blessing in disguise? Is it possible that life isn't trying to break you but to wake you up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most powerful and transformational truths hidden within the fabric of existence, the idea that everything that happens in your life, every joy and sorrow, every friendship and betrayal, every victory and loss is not random, nor cruel, but purposeful. What if the entire universe is conspiring not to punish you, but to save you? Let us explore this through the lens of lived experience, the Dharma, and the wisdom that only pain can unlock. It begins with a question that haunts most of us at some point: why is this happening to me? Why did the person you love leave? Why did your health collapse? Why did your dream job slip through your fingers? Why did the ones you trusted betray you? Why, after years of practice and prayer, does the suffering still come? The surface answer is karma. Actions have consequences. But karma is not cruel. Karma is compassionate. It's not a system of punishment, it's a system of revelation. Karma doesn't destroy, it teaches. It doesn't torture, it illuminates. Let me tell you a story. Lena was a woman who had everything: a successful career, a beautiful family, a vibrant social life. On the outside, she was the epitome of success. But beneath the surface, she was restless. She chased accomplishment after accomplishment, yet never felt whole. Deep down, she feared silence. She feared being alone. She feared not being seen. One day, her world collapsed. Her husband left. Her business failed. Her health took a turn. Within 6 months, everything she had built disintegrated. At first, she cursed the heavens. Why me? She cried into the night. What did I do to deserve this? But as months passed, something shifted. The silence she feared became her refuge. The loneliness she avoided became her teacher. The pain she hated became the doorway to depth. In that space of nothingness, she began to remember herself, not the version sculpted by society, but the quiet essence within. She meditated for the first time. She sat in retreat. She cried until the tears no longer hurt. And slowly, she came back to life, not the same life, but a fuller one. Looking back, she said, that wasn't a breakdown. It was a breakthrough. Life wasn't punishing me. It was saving me. Her story is not unique. It's the secret heartbeat of the universe. The Dharma teaches that everything that arises serves the path. Every loss is a teaching in non-attachment. Every heartbreak is a mirror for love without clinging. Every sickness is a confrontation with impermanence. Every betrayal is a call to deepen discernment. The very things we resist are often the things that shape us the most. Think about your own life. Who hurt you the most? Who awakened you the most? Often they're the same person. What failure devastated you? What wisdom did it bring? Often they're inseparable. This isn't spiritual bypassing. Spiritual maturity doesn't mean you like the pain, but you stop resenting it. You meet it like a fierce friend, one who cuts, not to wound but to heal. There's an old Zen saying, the obstacle is the path. Not on the path. Not beside the path. The obstacle is the path. Because without it, you'd keep sleepwalking. You'd keep settling. You'd keep believing the illusion. But suffering breaks the spell. It wakes you up. It shows you where you're still attached, where you're still identified, where you're still asleep. A man named Theo once shared how his greatest fear was losing his job. His entire identity was tied to his title. He worked 70-hour weeks. He sacrificed his health, his relationships, his joy. Then one day he was laid off unexpectedly, brutally. He spiraled into depression. But months later, after sitting in silence, writing in journals, and walking in nature, he said, that layoff didn't end my life. Gave it back to me. He became a teacher, a poet, a friend. He found a version of himself that the career had buried. The tragedy was his turning point. You see, life doesn't ask your permission to evolve you. It just does. But you get to choose resist or receive. When you resist, suffering intensifies. When you receive, transformation begins. This is not about giving up. It's about giving in to what is. It's about trusting that the intelligence behind your breath knows what it's doing. Even if it hurts. Especially if it hurts. Because pain in the realm of awakening is not punishment, it's purification. Imagine your life as a sculpture. Each hardship is a chisel. Every sorrow a stroke. Every loss a shaping. And slowly, painfully, beautifully you are carved into something true. The you that clings must be broken. The you that performs must be unraveled. The you that pretends must die, so that the you that is can finally live. This is why relationships fall apart. Why dreams collapse. Why the body ages. Not because life is cruel, but because life is a path. And the path demands truth. You may not get what you want, but you always get what you need for your awakening. And when you see this, everything changes. You stop asking, why me? And start asking, what is this teaching me? You stop running. You start listening. You stop resisting. You start receiving. And life, once an enemy, becomes your ally. Even your enemies become teachers. Even your mistakes become sutras. Even your grief becomes a gateway. This is the hidden gift inside every hardship, the call to come home. To your breath, to your body, to your heart, to the part of you that nothing can break because it was never built. It was born, and it waits quietly beneath all your stories, ready to rise when you finally say yes to the path. Thank you for watching this video. If this message found you in a storm, know that the storm is not the end. It's the beginning. Share your journey. What struggle shaped you the most? What hardship became your healing? And if this video served you, subscribe, like, and pass it on. Let someone else know they're not being punished. They're being shaped. Until next time, may your wounds become wisdom, your losses become light, and your entire life become the path home.